Okay, who else enjoys these updates on the avocados? Yep, it's the avocado update video edition. I'm gonna be making one every month between spring and autumn. This is the Pinkerton. Very little progress here to report other than height. It's gotten a few inches higher than last time. So because it didn't produce any fruit, not even one, it's put all its energy into growth. And that's exactly what we want when the tree is not fruiting. So it's one or the other. Either it fruits or it grows. And it's growing, just like it did this time last year. As a matter of fact, this time last year I had to prune it right here. Look at that. Prune right there, and a few other prunes I gave it. Yeah, because it was kind of heading over here, over the grapefruit, wanting to touch the lime. So yeah, it's pretty packed in here. Avocado, grapefruit, lime. And down below, this itty bitty little cute papaya. Yeah, so the Pinkerton is growing beautifully. Can't ask for more. Look at that. No fruit though. Sorry, not this year. Then when do we come around here from the Pinkerton around to the lamb has? Also a lot of growth. Still in both. It's growing, as you can see with these new shoots, and it's setting fruit. Not as many as I had thought, but it's wanting to grow as a tree as well, like the Pinkerton. Remember, last summer it gave us over 20 fruit, which is pretty darn good for first year in ground. This year I've only been able to find about 10. There might be more because they're pretty well hidden. And look how big they are already. These are only a month old. 1 month. So there might be a dozen, and there might be more. So a lot of beautiful new growth though on the lamb has. This is the one I suggest for most people in a temperate climate, because it's a semi-dwarf, and that's what you want. You want to save space. So yeah, I don't see much fruit. Like I said, I counted about 10 when I went through it, but they're well hidden, like commandos. And out of all the fruit from last year, we've only eaten 2. So we still have about 15 or 16 left from last summer. As you can see, a lot of fruit from last year. Yep, and these are all growing right at the bottom near the ground. Whereas the new fruit for next summer isn't. It's coming at around the mid-level and upper branches, which is a little different, isn't it? There's the beautiful ice cream bean tree in full bloom all the way up there. Beautiful. And we've had some beautiful rain this morning too. These tropicals thrive off rain. Rain, and they say thank you very much. We're gonna make you very happy, Mr. Fruitopia. The next one is the Hass. And what can I say about this tree? I mean, it's like you would never know that this is in a temperate climate. You'd never know it. How would you? When you first see it and you find out that it's a avocado tree this big down south in Melbourne, it's like, hang on, how did it get here? How did this tropical avocado tree of this size make it down here? And even better than that, how did it get here in only 3 years? Yeah, 3 years it's been in the ground. Not 10, 3. So guys, these are the new fruits for next summer. I told you there would be a lot. Not as many, of course, as there were a month ago. 80% fell off. Look, almost all of them fell off this branch. Only this one's left, and that'll probably come off if I touch it, right? Nope, it wants to come. It wants to give us fruit next year. That's the smallest one it has. But most of them are this size. So, we're gonna have fun showcasing this. You won't believe how many Hass avocados are coming for next summer. Unbelievable. 3 years in the ground, right? 8 to 9 years old altogether, this tree. So I bought it when it was about 2 or 3 years old, closer to 3. I had it in the ground, sorry, in the pot for 3 years, that's 6. And 3 years now in the ground, that's 9, yeah. It'll be 10 years old in 2020. Look at all these new fruits. You haven't seen anything yet. I'm just showing you the bottom. This is down at the bottom. There's only like 1 here, 1 there, 2 there. Get ready to be blown away. 1 there, 1 here, 2, 3, and these aren't coming off. These are staying. These made it through 5 days of 40 Celsius and over. So if they're not gonna fall off when it's over 100 Fahrenheit, they're not gonna fall off at all. Oops. Yeah. Look at that, up there. Very hard because of the lighting, the sun, the sky. Today it's very cloudy. Not only cloudy, oh, it's hazy. We have all the smoke from the fires here today. And it was very hard sleeping. But it's gonna clear, they say, by the end of the day. So more up there, more there. Look at that up there. There's about 20 up there just on that branch. My wife yesterday counted them, and she said there was 150 minimum. 150 avocados for next summer? What? Are you kidding me or what? From one tree? Not kidding you at all. I wish this was a durian tree with 150 durians. Can you imagine? My favorite fruit, by the way. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, we still have some left from last summer. We've eaten about 12. And there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 left. And we had about 12. That's the Hass avocado. I recommend this one only if you have the space. Only if you have the room for a large tree. Numero uno. Otherwise stick to the lamb Hass, which is a dwarf version of the Hass. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention that it's also growing taller and taller. I'm standing up now at the same elevation by coming up on the steps. So you can see all these new burgundy leaves. They're actually shoots or branches. I'm gonna have to cut these off. I'm gonna have to cut these off once the fruit has formed a good size, because I don't want it to get any taller than this. Currently, it's at 4.5, close to 5 meters in height. 4.5 to 5 meters in height, and I don't want it any more than that. These guys go to 10 meters. Next is the worts, and the only thing I have to say about this, it has got a few new fruit, is I wanted to go in the other direction. Instead of growing, which it keeps doing every year, I want to prune it back, and I've already done that. I've cut a lot of branches off it, a lot of cuttings, all around to keep it in size. It's just getting out of hand. It's a semi-dwarf, but boy oh boy, it's a pretty big semi-dwarf. It's currently around 3.5 to 4 meters in height, and that's heavily pruned. You can see here all the cuttings which I gave it over the last couple of weeks, and the worts, my oldest tree at 15 years, coming up to 16 years of age, hasn't got anything new to report. Just the same old fruit from last year. And where's the new fruit? There it is, the new fruit for next year. Let's hold it in our hand. It's pretty cute. Worts. Yeah, about a dozen from last year, and a dozen, it looks like a dozen for next year, but that's going to change because very hard to find the fruit here with the worts. They're hidden so well, and there might be a surprise in a couple of months once they're big enough to see. So that's the worts. And last but not least, the youngest avocado I have, which is the Fuerte. The Fuerte avocado. Not much to report from that either, other than grow, taller. There's going to be a challenge keeping this guy contained in this tight spot between the sugar cane and the ice cream bean, because he likes to sort of shoot out like this, you know, like a well, you can see here, got a branch here, got a branch there, and you've got a couple of branches here. So the thing I like about the reed, I was tossing up between a reed and a Fuerte. The reed is more compact and more upright. The Fuerte is not an upright tree, so over the years to come, I'm gonna have to keep cutting the sides, like I've already done. I cut a couple of sides a few days ago because they're in my face. This one's in my face. That one's in my face. That one's in my face. That one's in my face. And this one will be in my face too in a few months. So maybe the wrong choice for this location. If I was to do it all over again, I'd probably get a reed in this position here. But like I said, we can work around it or work with it. So you can see what's going on here. See how they're all shooting out horizontally instead of vertically. This one is the only, well, this one is vertical and this one is vertical. So 2 vertical branches and about 15 laterals. The laterals are the problem. Anyway, it's doing really well. No fruit this year. It's first year in the ground. But boy, oh boy, it's going to be another big tree. So guys, that's the update, the monthly update on the avocados. Sorry about that. A lot of smoke over the last week in the area from the fires. I'm going to give another update on the avocados in February sometime, which will be mid to late summer. We're coming up to the middle of summer next week. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that. And there I go again. Stay tuned for the next video. Please put a like, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.